Hey everybody, this is Gene. I'm going to take off my mask for just a second. We are social distancing to do this video. But wanted to just talk to you a little bit about the return to the office. We know that there's a lot of questions and worries around coming back to the office. We want to show you some of the improvements that we've made to make this a safe workplace. But before we start there, I want to talk just a little bit about the data. Lynn Castriano has been awesome on our team of tracking the COVID data for the Douglas County and Nebraska area. And we're seeing some good returns specifically in Douglas County and in Omaha specifically. The rates of COVID exposure and COVID positives has gone down. The governor released some restrictions around our social distancing on businesses and said that 89 counties are now moving into phase 3, which says we're slowly opening up across the state of Nebraska. And so we are starting to take these steps to bring you all back into the office and continue some of those safety precautions that we've identified. So we feel the office place is a very safe place for us all to be, with some very strong guidelines for how we should work together as a team, but it is a safe place. We have lots of precautions, and so this video we're just going to walk through some of those precautions and show you some of the changes that we've made. Starting with no touch keychain. These are a cool new device. Who would have thought we needed these? But these were created to allow us to walk in and out of building doors without having to touch the handle on the door. So here are just a couple of things that we want to point out as you come into the building. All the doors are going to have a sign that remind us to wear our masks, stay that 6 feet distance, so that when we're in the building we're not right next to each other and potentially exposing each other. The other piece is this keychain I just mentioned. These doors will be open during the day, but today they're not. It's just a simple pull on that door handle, and it opens right up. So as you saw, those signs on the doors require everyone to have a mask and have their temperature taken. Because we're social distanced, I'll pull this mask off so you can hear me better. As you come into the atrium, this is the main area where families are going to come into the 807 or to the 11949 building. You'll see on the floor we've marked out those 6 feet distances. Again, every time you walk by one of these, put some hand sanitizer on. We ask families to do the same. As they come up to the atrium desk, the staff behind the desk will be the ones to give each family member a mask, so that they have a mask the entire time that they're here. In addition, you'll notice that we've installed this really durable, thick glass. This is not plexiglass, this is permanent glass that will just stay here forever. And again, providing a little bit more protection for those that work behind the front desk where families and guests and others are coming up to greet. In addition, for employees, we ask that you would stop here if you work in this side of the building to get your temperature taken. If someone is here, they can do that for you, or you can just grab the thermometer and take your own temperature. We'll show you how to do that. They are going to do the temperature of all the families and guests that are coming into the building. In addition, there are a number of screening questions that are being asked to make sure that those who are coming in don't have symptoms or have been exposed or are currently exposed or have positive COVID. One of the things you'll notice is as you walk into the training rooms is the occupancy for those rooms has been reduced to help us with social distancing. So in each of the training rooms, the maximum number of people that would be in that room at any time would be 15. If you have a room that needs more than 15 people, you could remove the wall and expand it and get up to 30, maybe even 40 people in that space. But we've designed these rooms now. You'll see there are arrows on the floor again, directing us which door you would come in and which door you would exit, so that you're not crossing each other as you come in and out of the room. So this is one room setup. It looks a little sparse, we know, but this is a room that you could get 15 people in if you were doing a training or a presentation. The other rooms could be set up in more circular formats for a multidisciplinary team or a small group conversation. After each time you use the room, we ask that you would wipe down the tables. We have paper towels that are soaked actually in sanitizer. So we just wipe down the tables, the chairs, the handles on the chair, and the doorknobs and handles as you come in and out of the building. We also have hand sanitizer. Encourage your guests or anyone that's in the room to pump hand sanitizer again. You'll notice that in these common areas, like this kitchen, we're asking that you not make coffee. That's going to be really hard for all of us, but that you just bring your coffee for the day, and that if you use the kitchen to warm up your lunch, just wipe down the microwave after you've used it. If you've opened the door on the fridge, again, wipe down all the surfaces as you finish. Again, there you'll find these wipes are all over throughout the building. Just tear one off and wipe it down. It's pretty handy. Also, when you're in these spaces, we ask that you do wear your mask because this would be considered a public space, and most likely you'll be within that 6 feet distance if you come in contact with someone else. One of the other options, since it is really nice out this time of year, is to go outside with some of your meetings. So obviously out here on the patio in the healing garden, there are picnic tables that are 6 feet apart, so you can have a small group meeting out here. And we'd also remind you that up on the rooftop of the main office, there are lots of space up there for you to have a meeting with a group of people. And when you're outside, maintain that 6 feet distance. You don't necessarily need the mask when you're outside, unless you're within 6 feet, then we request that you put the mask on. So again, in the garden area out here, there's lots of space, and when you're outdoors, the mask isn't required unless you're within 6 feet of each other. So a great way to have a one-on-one meeting or a small group meeting out here, or if you just need to get out. If the stress of the day is getting to you, again, this space was created for staff and for families, so don't hesitate to come out to this space if you just need to step away. Wi-Fi does work when you're close to the building, so you can bring your computer out here as well and do computer work in addition. So you'll see here in the Children's Services area, we have added full glass all around the reception area. We would ask that you not walk through this area unless you really have to. If you've got family or somebody you're serving in this area, we'd ask that you stay out if you're not normally in this area. Again, all clients are masked. We'd ask everyone that walks through this area to have a mask on. We're going to take your temperature before you come into this area, and the screening questions would be taken as well.
Welcome to Triage. I'm Kristen. I'm the Triage supervisor. Right now we are social distancing, so I am going to take off my mask, but I just wanted to let you know that we have one and we take safety precautions in Triage. A few of the things that we've put in place is so everyone who comes into Triage, we ask that they have a mask. Even if it's a quick visit, we just ask you put it on and watch out for everyone. And then we also have thermometers in Triage, and we ask that for each youth, each staff who come through Triage, that they take their temperature just to ensure everyone's safety. And then the last thing that I just want to remind everyone is the last person who is in Triage, we just ask that they use the Clorox wipes that we provided to clean down the surfaces and toys so that the next kids who come in or the staff that come in don't have to worry about any transfer.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Tracy Shearer. I'm with the Omaha Police Department, and since we're social distancing right now, I'm going to go ahead and take my mask off. But just some quick things about the Omaha Police Department and what we're doing specifically in Project Harmony. As far as the precautions that we're taking, we're wearing masks if we leave the building or if we're in close proximity, or actually if we leave our offices. So walking down the hall, going out to the parking lot, those type of things, we should be wearing masks. And then also when we report to work each day, we are taking temperatures. We have hand sanitizer in multiple locations in our area. We have screening questions that we have to answer every day as we come in, both shifts. So some people are coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning and some at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're checking temperatures and the checklist every time they come in. We have all types of sanitizer. We have actually a sanitizer station as you walk in our location, and feel free if you walk into our location, there's hand sanitizer right at our desk here, and feel free to use that as well.
Hi, my name is Amanda Naraki, and I'm the administrator for the Child and Family Services Division at the Hotline, and I'm here to speak on behalf of our returning to work. and all of the guidelines and measures that we're taking to try to provide safety for our staff and persons in the buildings. We will be, as I'm donning today, wearing our masks that are available for our staff. We also have the ability to take temperatures as staff and persons are coming into the building, as well as we have extra precautions that we are wiping down all surfaces, the shared equipment in the building, as well as having hand sanitizer as persons are coming in and out of the building and using equipment and coming in and out of their offices also. And so we are putting together all of these measures and providing the supplies and equipment for our staff so that they can take these extra measures and provide safety precautions for all of us in the building here at Project Harmony.
You'll see here in the 807 building that we've done some of the same things that we did in the 119 Florida building. On the floor, we mark those 6-foot distances as people come up to the front desk. Again, every time you walk by one of these, go ahead and use the hand sanitizer. And as you come into this building, we would ask all employees and guests and visitors to come through this main entrance door. We have no problem with people leaving out the other doors, but want you to just walk in through this door. The reason for that is the front desk, come on up Sharon, will ask, we're on our honor for taking our own temperature, but they will be asking all guests and visitors and clients a few questions. So, okay, here in the 807 kitchen area, again, we would ask that in all of these areas that you use the wipes that have been provided to wipe down anything that you might touch, whether that's the microwave or the refrigerator as you open it. Again, as you leave, just wipe down quick. And that we would ask that you wear a mask every time you're in here. And again, I hate to break the news, but we're going to hold on the coffee for now. Just one more thing that we have to deal with. So fill up your jug or your mug or your gallon-sized coffee and bring that in with you. And then at a later date, we'll get back to drinking coffee here together. Here we are in the 807 building, actually in an empty women's restroom. And you'll notice that on all the bathroom doors that require you to grab a handle, we've installed these foot holes that if you just use your leg, you can open that door without having to grab that handle. While you're finished in the bathroom, we have posted another sign. Just disinfect areas. We've got sanitizers in all the bathrooms and follow the directions on there to make sure that the space is safe for the next person that comes in. Okay, so that includes some of the improvements and adjustments that we made to make this return to the office as safe as possible. We hope you take away from this video that we do have your safety in the top of our mind as a leadership team. We're excited to have you back. The families and children that you serve are looking forward to you and need you back here in the office. And we look forward to being back to some normal again very soon.